What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy TazzyMike on the mic again, and today I've got yet another tutorial, and that is on how to 360 Maktuf on Rocket League. I had a couple of followers asking me how to do this, and I decided to make a tutorial on it, so let's get right into it. Before we get started though, be sure to check me out on Medify if you guys are looking for one-on-one coaching, so you can learn whatever it is you want in a private session. Hit me up. Alright. Let's get it started. Go ahead and go to free play. We're going to learn how to do that rotation to get into the 360 Maktuf. Before you actually do this though, make sure you know how to do a Maktuf already. If you do not, then go watch my tutorial. I have a Maktuf reset tutorial already to teach you how to do the motion on the ground so you're comfortable with it. But let me go ahead and show you guys how to do the 360 Maktuf. So we're going to turn on ball cam. And then what we start off doing is we're just going to rotate our analog stick to the left or right with the simple jump like this. If you're going to do the left side like this way, you're going to be pressing arrow left. And as you can see from my analog stick at the bottom left of the screen, I kind of move it diagonal left so that I'm sideways, because our goal is to be sideways when we jump. So as you can see, I hold the arrow left, which is my L3, so that's why you see it getting darker when I click it. And I move my analog stick to the bottom left. That gets me sideways, just where I need to be. So once you're sideways, after that you just hold down. The same thing applies with arrow right. As you can see here, I'll show you an example. I start it a little bit diagonal, and then I get sideways and just hold down. That's your goal. So you're holding down until you get pointed away from the ball. So this is the position you want to be. So for example, if I was doing it the arrow left way, let me get into the sideways position here. This is where you want to be, pointed away from the ball before you use your flip, your backflip cancel. Because what the backflip cancel is going to do is going to push you backwards like this towards the ball, and you're going to air roll and get flat, so you get that reset. So altogether it will look like this. As you can see, and if you already know how to do a Maktuf, this won't be hard for you. If you like the arrow right way, it will be like that. Something like that. Arrow left. Get comfortable with doing this on the ground so that you can do it every time that you're flat. And until you're comfortable here, don't do it on the air yet. But yeah, let's go ahead and show you guys how to do it in the air now, because that's pretty much it for the rotation itself. It's not anything different from the Maktuf, you're just adding a little spin before it. So let's go ahead and load up wall to air dribble training. It's in the browse tab, it's the very first one. So the first key point that I suggest when getting this reset initially is to be flat. You want to make sure that you're like this, like basically on your back on the ground. This is how you want to be when you hit the ball. Another thing on top of that, I want you to point towards the left side of the ball. So when I hit the ball in the reset, I'm going to be pointed like this. I'll show you a couple of examples. Just look at how my car is pointed when I make impact. You see how I'm like turned already, or I'm in the motion of turning? You want to get that motion, kind of like you're doing a heli reset, but you're not going to be doing a heli reset, you're going to do a 360 Maktuf. So you see how under I am the ball, like I'm trying to be directly under that ball while I turn to the left so that I get that spin. So the reason why I want you pointed to the left when you get the reset is because all you need to do to get in the position of the 360 Maktuf is air roll left a little bit. So it would be just like this, or arrow right or a little bit, I believe, in that position. And you'd get like this, and then you just hold down to move backwards to get that Maktuf. See, you have a reset, so you don't have to really rush it, but you do need to position yourself. Like what I usually do before I do the actual flip, I'll make sure my butt is pointed towards the ball. So like where the rear lights are, you want to make sure that's pointed towards the ball before you actually do the flip. So look, I'm pointed to the left. I'll do a little bit of air roll to get myself ready. Sideways, basically, that's what you're aiming for, to get sideways, if anything. and then when you're pointed away from it, you gotta unleash that backflip. So I'll do it slowly. Keep in mind, you do need to know how to do the Maktuf itself. The cancel is kind of key, but there's a quick example there for you. Keep doing a couple. So I'm always pointed away from it. I want to just show you this replay so you see how I land under the ball when I get the reset. It's very important to be pointing left. Every single time you see me actually get the reset, I'm already in the motion of spinning, so that by the time I put myself upright, I don't have to like adjust too much. I just like air roll a little bit, I'm sideways, and then I backflip cancel with the air roll in it so that it flattens out like a regular Maktuf. It'd be the same thing for the other direction. Instead of pointing left, I'd point right. That makes sense. So if I was using arrow right, I'd point this way so that when I adjust myself, I'm not too consistent with the arrow right version, but you get what I mean. You want to be able to put yourself in a position so you don't need to adjust as much. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the tutorial. I know that was short. Hopefully that cleared up any, questions you had. But if you do have more questions, be sure to put them in the comments. I'll help you out still, and you can join my Discord as well if you want to talk about any specific questions you got. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you want to see next, what tutorial you want to see next. I got y'all. But until next time, I hope you have a beautiful day. I'll see you when I see you.